Good to see you all here today. I'm Mike Tory, Senior Communities Development Manager.
I'm Joanne Cridland, I'm the Community Engagement Officer at Solent.
We're just going to talk to you about our Civic Exchange model we've been running at the university about 18 months now. Just set the scene though, Cridland University, for those aren't familiar, based down in central Southampton on the south coast. We've got specialisms around maritime sport, business law and the creative industries. Relatively small university, around 8,000 undergraduates, right up to about 15,000 of our short course professional courses. We've got the UK's largest ship simulation centre down there, welcome a lot of global maritime business into the university for their training and re-accreditations. I'm a lead partner of the South Coast Technology Institute, working really closely with FE colleges across the region. And of course, here we are university committed to developing future-ready, world-ready, work-ready students. At the core of it all, we are Civic University. What does that mean, however, and how do we bring it to life? The Civic Charter then, we launched that back in 2021 at the university. We did a bit of a soft launch in 2019, but the pandemic and everything shifted things quite considerably, so we took that time just to make sure that we were still delivering on the priorities of our communities. We've got 4 key thematic areas there. Upon it, they're aligned to the priorities of the region, also to where we feel our specialisms are as a university based around our course portfolio. Under that, there's a series of commitments which we have as a university, and our team, the Community Development Function within the Research Office, is responsible for making sure that we've got the infrastructure in place to enable the Civic Charter to come to life and be delivered. Our civic work is within our wider university strategy for 2025. 1/3 of that, the pillar, is around engaging communities. We have 2 board KPIs in there to achieve the NCCP Silver Engage Watermark, which is either we got in December 2022, and also achieving University of Sanctuary status, which we achieved last December. So, the Civic Exchange, how does it all fit into this? Well, the Civic Exchange is really a model where we developed our charter. We're very conscious that it could just become a document which residents and local partners feed into, and then it just sits on the university website. We keep talking to the same 5-6 people, so about a strategic level. But we want to make sure that we maintain that grassroots engagement at the university. So we developed this model really as a tool that could enable effective conversations to still be held with those different communities there upon it, while at the same time really making sure that as a university we don't try and take everything on. There's a lot of apprehension, I think it's fair to say, across the place. We open our doors and suddenly everyone wants everything from the institution. So this model really helps to give that sort of community and university ownership to some of the challenges we're facing. The Civic Exchanges that we run, they're all based around what we see as most important, both to the university and where we're going with our strategy and enabling all the different action plans, but also through the voices of our community and what they're hearing. So working with people like Southampton City Council, local enterprise partnerships, all those real key issues that are feeding up at a local level, and we try and mirror those together and match them to formulate one of those conversations upon there. But how do we bring that to life? I'm going to hand over to my colleague Jo, who's now going to talk through what Civic Exchange in action is. Jo.
Hello, so as Mike was saying, the Civic Exchange really provides that opportunity for our publics to come together. We're a small team and we have lots and lots and lots of inquiries all the time, and actually bring them together and have those similar conversations is really good, effective networking opportunities for us all. And one of the things we want to make sure that we do is not only speak to those core partners, but we also want to reach within the communities. So we really want to speak to those smaller charities, those smaller organisations, the ones that don't necessarily always come up and want to engage. So that's one of the things the Civic Exchange is really good at doing. And also within these, we want to make sure that we can showcase the university. It could be our facilities, could be our research, could be our academics and what they're doing outside of university as well. So the Civic Exchange really focuses on that. So moving on to what it looks like. So the sections are structured to include a scene setting. So we always work with external. The question that we answer is not given by the university, but is actually a challenge that's being faced by the city as a whole. We make sure the scene setting is set by an external provider. It could be a national, regional or a local concept. We try and make sure that we cover all those down so it works, and they are then the core leaders of the workshop activity, where we provide one large question to get people talking in the room, and then we dive a little bit further. We try 2 questions in the time we get, else conversations, everyone will talk for like a half a day if we let them, because it's really good conversation. So we try and really keep people on tables and keep them focused on what it is we're talking, so we get really good outcomes. After that workshop, we use an opportunity to do a showcase. It could be some students that come in and speak about a project they're doing that has impacted on local community. It could be a piece of research. We've also done tours of our facilities to sort of show what we've got there and what opportunities are at the university. For instance, GP referrals and how people can access them for free. So that's an example. After that, there's obviously an informal networking opportunity where there's lots of good conversations and connections being held. But the real important bit is the follow-up. We provide a summary document which is downloadable on our website, which we will give you a link to in a moment. So a summary document of a couple of pages outlining all the conversations that took place. We use that then to inform further collaboration work and projects across the city. We use that to bring together further conversations. We allow between 6 and 8 months before we go back and revisit that document, and the impacts are shown on the next slide. So overall, we have welcomed 94 delegates to the 3 civic exchanges that we've taken so far over the last academic year. 34 of these were brand new community groups and charities. So as I said at the beginning, it's very much about deep diving down and working with those local community small groups. The topics that we've included around faith, healthy and active communities, and also building a community of welcome, which moves into that university sanctuary work that we have done. We've also done a few online, they do work, so we did one around Generation Alpha. So we do try and pick topics for these that draw probably more conversation than we'd normally get in a normal networking session. So we like to give people some thoughts to talk about. But we are here today in showcasing, so please do come over and see us and we'll speak to you a bit more. But I think that gives us now a bit of time to have some questions if anyone has any.